Hey fuckers, I'm Johnfree and welcome to the pinnacle of originality because I have gone to Twitter and I said, what are your hot takes, unpopular opinions, anything that Twitter can make about Geometry Dash. And I know this is unoriginal, but I've been playing Sunset for a while, okay? The video is gonna be out when I beat it or some shit. I don't know where I'm gonna beat it, but whenever. And I've been called the most base person of GD Twitter for like a while now. I'm not like a god or anything, but like, I am kind of base of my opinions. So I just asked Twitter, a long ass thread, say, give me the hottest take you can find. And I am with a call with my friends, and I'm gonna answer them. Okay, so we're gonna start. Okay, so we first have Devin. Conv gameplay is dog shit. I disagree.
I disagree.
Hard disagree because Conv made Retitle in that fucking level.
Well, actually,
Retitle is good, but the balancing is trash. That's my take. Okay, so we have Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide. Sonic Infinity is the worst existent level, and every 90 circles on the list fucking deserve a video explaining how bad they are. Hard agree.
Alright,
It's so good. Every single level, this is my take, but every single 9 circles level, excluding Sharp Minor, of all time, like every single 9 circles level is bad. Every single one of them.
There are good ones.
I disagree.
Arctic Lights.
Yeah, Arctic Lights
so
is
bad.
Arctic Lights is actually kind of...
Super Pro level is the hardest memory level in the game. Hard disagree. Nelv is kind of memory.
Nelv is harder than Tartarus.
Tartarus is a great level. Disagree.
No.
It's not a good level at all.
I agree.
It has fucking fixed hitboxes. It can be good. I think the turret is divided into 3 stages. One is the pre-drop, which is boring. One is like the first drop, which is like good, but it has like choke points that just ruin it. And the third like part that is like 63 to 100. That is absolutely amazing. It's awesome. I did 63 to 97 and I liked it. The Living Tombstone songs are not only good but fit better than Extreme Demons. The Living Tombstone new shit, like their new album 01 is amazing. I will say that. Black Blizzard is the best extended. It's up there. It's up there.
I disagree. It's
Black
good,
Blizzard.
but, like,
I haven't played a lot of extended.
There's actually a solo called the Thanatos. That's the best.
I think that Speedrun is the best extended in the list.
Black Blizzard is very fun though.
Yeah. Limbo is the best upcoming top 1. That is a disagree.
No.
What's better than it? Eternal Night is better, but Limbo is pretty good too. An MS is pretty cool.
I need to think, but
I
like Galaxy Collapse.
Last one of the tweet, Sunset Sandstorm is better than half the main list. Agree.
Yeah, agree.
Absolutely. As someone who has 90% right now, it is an amazing level. It is outstanding. And I fucking love it. Wasu is overrated, but not as much as people say it. People assume it's overrated without even playing it because people jump to it. If you're gonna call overrated, then have some progress to back it up. I agree it's overrated, I think it's in the 70s.
Fucking metal detector.
I think it should be like 10 spots lower.
Wasu is overrated, but Koa is still easier.
That is true. It's easier. Wasu is harder than Koa. And I'm gonna say this.
Wasu
is as overrated as Timor is underrated.
It's also the worst level in the game.
Shut up. Shut up, Wasp. Having a harder hardest than someone does not automatically make you a better player. That's true because I have like I have 1,000 list points right now, and fucking Speedy Muffin has Kinos. Or fucking you fucking Wame has Cold Sweat or fucking whatever. Like Poltergeist has Stardust. Kusura's gameplay is garbage. Agree. It's just a bad attempt at making Wasura gameplay that is just not good. Oh, holy shit! Okay, we have a hot one. Quantum Processing is the best Extreme Demon.
Oh god.
Not even close! That is bait, that's bait. AQ is garbage. Awakening Horus is S tier.
Yes, thank you, John.
Conv is overrated as a gameplay creator, and Impossible Lovers are very overhated. I'm gonna say this. AQ is like Nepesta's skill, which is like some people consider underrated and some people consider overrated. AQ is just a great level if you're not going at it as a hardest or as a first Extreme Demon. I will say that.
No, it still sucks.
No, I think it's a good level, but I played it while being like a list grinder. I can't really give my opinion. And Impossible Lovers are very overhated for a reason because they're ass.
I think they're overrated.
I think they have
in the
potential,
sense
but they
of-
just don't use it.
Okay,
I think
then.
that impossible levels are just
Thank you,
stupid.
Johnfree.
The best impossible levels are the theoretically possible ones, like
Sweeping
Sweeping
Demon
Demon 2.
Yeah, those are
Exactly.
good. Alan says,
Does
people
make
who
sense.
don't like glow design levels just because their glow design levels are the scum of the earth and most of the time completely disregard the effort put into said levels. And Sonic
I
Wave
agree with
Infinity and other APT levels are good. I
And
disagree on the
ruined
last
the
one.
taste.
Second half ruined it.
Yeah, second half
That's
ruined
gonna
it.
ruined it.
Matter says, Sunset is like 30 spots overrated and Blast CFD
Yes!
is the best GD player we ever had relative when they played.
That's cap.
That's
I disagree with
100.
this
Cap,
thing.
but
Sonic.
Sunset-
Sonic
What was
was
the take?
ahead of
Sonic?
it.
Or Diamond Slash.
Sonic.
It was Sonic.
Sonic
It was
and Diamond
definitely
Slash.
Sonic.
Sonic.
There's
It
no
was
way.
Sonic.
If we
Sonic
do a
was just
podcast,
so
we need
much
to do
better
it
than
with
other
less
players. It was
people.
insane.
Like, have you seen him play Osu? It's nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
actually.
it's
He is
insane.
good at every fucking game. Like,
He's like the
he can be
TP.
good
He's
at
like the
fucking
TP
anything.
of Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
He can play
He has
whatever
the
this
gimme
shit, and he
gene.
can just be good at it. Yeah, Sunset
Yeah.
is
Because, like,
30 spots overrated. Not
Well,
30
look,
spots, but
Sonic's
it's super
was-
overrated. Enlex wave parts are pretty consistent and get too much shit. It's just muscle memory.
Yeah, I
Kinda.
agree.
you could say
Kinda.
that about you could say that about every wave part. But
Yeah,
sure.
but like kind of, but like Enlex wave parts are bad. You can just
Hold
say
on.
they're good.
MLX in Freedom 08. MLX in Freedom 08 is dog shit and doesn't get consistent.
True. I mean, it gets
Yeah.
consistent. Everything gets consistent under any time, but like it's just bad gameplay. Like Enlex waves are just the portal. Like the portal positioning is just garbage. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Nitrous High says Fairy Dust was a fucking mistake. That is actual facts. I feel like if Fairy Dust wasn't made, we wouldn't have like the fucking 9 circles trend, or at least we would have a hope of the trend not getting started. Because
Yeah.
holy shit, if 9 circles
I feel
stayed
like-
as an original level instead of just like a trend, it would be like the best timeline of GD ever. Okay, Doge this 101. Levels don't need to be side readable, they just need to be fun. Memory proves
That's
that
true.
point.
yeah,
Literally,
demons
memory
are
is
good.
just side
Memory demons are
readable,
good.
and they're
Memory
like,
demons
fun
are
level.
the best thing that's ever come.
Memory demons are really fun.
Memory
They're
demons
kind
are
of-
the best gameplay in the game.
Mad
in my
Mansion,
opinion.
SPL, Killbot. Killbot is amazing. Nelv is amazing.
I wonder who this take is from.
Gonna
I am the
demon.
only person that likes tech manifestation. Y'all have no taste.
Skzyl.
Skzyl.
No.
He's not-
He's
Tech Manifestation is a good level.
Manifestation is me.
Tech manifestation is definitely an underrated level. I think it's a 7 out of 10. Like it's a decent entry.
I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 5 out of
yeah,
10 being
maybe a 6
average
out of
levels.
10. I think it's a cool level, but I don't think like what is like the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Tana, Akio, and Kara shouldn't be beat for first extremes. Beat something more unique. That
Okay,
doesn't make any
Babelman.
sense.
I actually- one of those levels is actually extreme. That's all.
Yeah.
Which one? Xenophobia, I don't
Kata.
care.
The thing is that like, yeah, I do agree. You should you should do something cooler. If you
Do like
if you
Twisted
care.
Tranquility or something.
Don't do Twisted
Oh,
Tranquility.
no, don't do,
Don't
don't
do
do.
it.
Twisted
Don't
Tranquility
do
is so
Twisted
bad.
Tranquility.
I was racing Twisted Tranquility with Aurora once to get like 14% and I almost went insane. You remember
too,
that,
me
Aurora?
too.
I think it was
You
like
saw how fun
9% or
God.
so. It was so bad. Dolos is barely, if not instantly worthy.
Yeah, I disagree.
I
Disagree.
It's
Dolos
worthy.
is hard.
Yatagarasu is harder than Sonic Wave and SPL is harder than Killbot. Yes,
that's
and
check
yes.
Both Johnfree.
Let's check.
I'm not good at long levels, so Yata is harder for me than Sonic Wave.
I'm gonna throw my opinion at you because you're gay.
Okay.
Sonic Wave is significantly. I did Yata 58 to 100 in like an hour and a half, and I know that's the easier part of the level, but the fact that it gets easier as it goes makes it being long not that much of an issue.
Okay. Players shouldn't be inside of their comfort zone when looking for extremes to beat. That is facts. Just
for sure.
play.
I don't know anyone who
Yeah.
does stay in their comfort zone when looking for extremes,
Yeah,
though.
I
I don't
just-
know anyone
you know.
who like limits themselves to that.
Like
Mega and Molten Gear
Alphanetic
and stuff
does
like
that
that.
a lot. That he
Yeah,
just plays
that
wave-based
really
levels
helps.
and shit.
Yeah, Alphanetic is like the only person I know that does that.
Search for more variety in demons, or else you get bored of the same shit. Like people, I remember SV once called me bad at the game whenever I beat FRX or some shit, and he had like 4 9 circles as their hardest. And I said, how can people just be like this and just beat like 9 circles levels for like one after another? Like they're so unfun. The red out type levels are the worst type of gameplay. No.
That is not a hot
Not
take.
a type of levels? No. Listen.
Red level.
It can be so bad, but it can be so good because I am verifying a level called Memento, which uses Reda type
that's the best
gameplay,
level in the game.
and it is one of the best gameplays I have ever touched in
It's
my
one
life.
of the best thing. It's one of the best things I've ever played. It's so fun.
It is so fun. So it's kind of like the execution because Kusuura is fucking dog shit, and then Memento is like a
Memento-
masterpiece.
Memento is if
Kinda.
Wasu is actually good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, here we have Miss Man. He doesn't have a single hit. Frostburn. Let me pull the list of
Oh,
things that
God.
he said, okay? Lucid Chaos is dog shit, Black Blizzard is dog
Oh,
shit,
wow.
Rage is overrated,
Oh.
and Timor is very
Oh
good.
god.
Miss
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
dude,
Oh,
fucking
Hold on.
Ban him from the list.
You know, let's mod.
Oh.
After I called him Miss Man, he came to me on Discord and said one of the most base shit ever. Like, he said his base opinions. Athanatos is awesome, Rage is fun, FRX is dog shit, Anoxysm is awesome, SMR is good, Sakuban Hell is free, Kabi is awesome and overrated. All of them are hits, all of them are actual facts, so you have earned my respect, Frostburn. The list is turning into a bunch of unplayable levels because the creator only wants to make difficult levels, not enjoyable ones. I've been saying this for
Yeah.
a long time, that I think that the list
Yeah.
has become like this place where just people like concentrate in difficulty instead of actually making good levels. And
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree
that
with that.
70 to 60% of the list's levels are bad. They're just not good, and I'm running out of good levels on the list.
Yeah.
Rap music is the only good music genre for the GD menu loop. That's cap because I have funky music and I like it.
Yeah, funk is
is so
perfect
good.
for a menu loop.
Also, video
Same with
game
the
menu
piano.
loops.
Wingless says Killbot is overrated and a 7 out of 10 at most. That is a hard disagree. Killbot is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I agree with overrated, but not the 7 out of 10
I
part.
think that
Wingless-
Killbot
Wingless
is the
progress
best
check.
gameplay in the
He's
game.
talking about overrated in terms of like quality,
I see.
and no, Killbot is
Difficulty
one of my
is-
favorite levels in the
yeah.
game. It's so good.
Bloodbath is fun. Good job, GD. I like you. Okay, you're amazing. But Bloodbath is boring. It's a melatonin.
Bloodlust or Bloodbath?
Bloodbath. I just fell asleep
Oh yeah,
playing it.
Bloodbath is boring.
I wonder which this is from. Stygian Machinery is one of the best extremes gameplay-wise. Oh.
Lol.
Oh boy.
Listen.
That is the best opinion I've ever heard.
Abyss of Darkness is much better level than Tartarus. Miss.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
No,
gameplay
Abyss of
wise,
Darkness is
Actually, no.
garbage, and I will say this right now. The gameplay is one of the worst things I have ever looked at in an extreme game.
It's-
I have.
It's better
Unless
as a top
Blood
one.
Moon.
It makes more sense as a top one than
No,
Tartarus,
I
in my
completely
opinion.
disagree with
I
that.
completely disagree. Prismatic Haze is the worst
Yeah, we got
extreme. I
Curious.
wonder who's this from.
Yeah.
Pips, Prismatic Haze is not the worst extreme. Come on.
It's so good.
Prismatic Haze is bad.
It's a
But
7.
Prismatic
It's a
is the
7. It's a
worst.
decent level. It's not the worst.
10 out of 10
so
level.
bad. It's I think it's like an 8 out of 10. It's really good, but not the best thing ever.
Mistupid says Zodiac has aged really, really well. No.
Yes.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but like it has always been a mediocre level. The deco
I
is
disagree
nothing
with that.
special. The gameplay is nothing special, and
I disagree.
it has been only popular because of its difficulty. And I think that nothing special, nothing has uniqueness. It's just a random parts thrown together. As time went on, I will say it has
It's aged
better.
perfectly. It's aged perfectly.
Carmel is one of the best creators in both decoration and gameplay. Cap. Gameplay,
No,
no,
it is Cap.
definitely no. He has a lot of misses, but like a lot of hits. I mean, I like fucking Falling Up, Lit Fuse, Black Blizzard, amazing levels. Okay, but like then you have garbage like High, Elite Sea Rebirth.
like
Have you
Conical
seen that
Depression.
shit?
Oh my god.
Elite Sea
Yeah,
Rebirth.
that's a level.
Anyways, next take. Plano is one of the game's best creators. I will say that it was amazingly ahead of its time in terms of
Wait,
decoration.
who?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Like
Oh, yeah.
in terms of decoration,
Plano's okay.
amazingly ahead of its time.
I'm back.
And his style has not stopped getting better. Sonic Wave is in a
That
9
is-
circles levels because it's not fun. That is cap. It is a 9 circles levels because it's not fun. Oh, he has an
Yeah, I agree.
RGB good placement. Yara, Erebus, Sonic Wave, that's cap. Yara's the hardest. Sonic
is
Wave
the
is the middle
easiest.
one,
Mhm.
and Erebus is the easiest by far.
It's fun.
Ooh, oh my god, here we have all of misses. Zodiac is fun, Cold Sweat is fun, and I would pick Congregation over Cognition to play.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
man. I
Yeah.
will say this about Congregation
That-
right now, and just right now, and I won't repeat this, but Congregation is one of the worst levels on the list. The pre-up is too long, super boring, the gameplay is amazingly annoying, fucking dumb timings thrown together. I do not like the level. It's longer than it needs to be. It's fucking trash. And people who praise it haven't played it, or are in those like indie creator mindset that everything that has like low deco is dog shit, and everything that is Quirky Original is actually good because I'm like indie creator fucktard.
But also, I'm very curious as to what this person's artist is.
Yeah, Brutal Sword.
I have a
Extreme demons need to start taking themselves less seriously. There are so many extreme that try so hard to take themselves seem powerful and real, but I feel like there aren't enough ones that take a more laid back and an almost satire approach to things. And then he lists a bunch of levels that are like example of a level that doesn't take itself seriously. Saturn Never Clear, Coerta, Generic
Lol.
Wave, Raid Demon, Low Death, and Conical Depression. You have made
I would say one of those levels is good.
yeah, Raid
Raid
Demon.
Demon.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say Raid
apart
Demon.
from Raid Demon, every single one of that is a piece of garbage. Demons should not take themselves that seriously, but if you're gonna make a satire level, just
it good.
make it good. It has so much potential, and you just make one of the worst things of all time. Like Glowy is a piece of garbage, and it's like a satire
they
level.
use-
They're rated levels worse than Thinking Space, of course. Of course, they're rated
Yeah.
levels worse than Thinking
Sonic
Space.
Wave
There's a little
Cyabon action.
there's a little account
hell?
called Bad Rated Levels
Oh, there's a
that
fucking
just
B.
shows fucking awful rated levels that are just super stupid. Mini Shui says, the difficulty gap
God, here
between
we go.
Ragnarok and Bloodlust is so huge, it literally makes Ragnarok feel like a hard demon. Cap.
What the fuck?
Swap the
Cap,
levels and then
cap,
swap the
cap.
levels and then yeah.
Yeah,
no,
so-
Bloodlust is definitely harder.
Both of them are kind of the same difficulty. They're not the difficulty. There's not a difficulty
Oh.
gap of the size of hard demons. Come on. Coerta is legacy list and so is Wasu. They're baiting. They're not like
Yeah.
correct. It's objectively
Was
wrong.
that lol what?
Hyper Paracosm is the best 9 circles level. Hard disagree. It's one of the worst.
Oh god.
Oh
Ew.
my god.
Dude, it's so
It's so
bad.
bad.
they beat it? It
Unbalanced,
is,
choke
like-
pointy shit.
The fact, can I just say, the fact that doing 38 to 100 on Hyper Paracosm isn't a good run is saying something about it.
I tried beating Hyper Paracosm because they placed it above Nelv and I was so upset that I just said I have to beat Hyper just to prove this. And I did 36 to 100 and I did 27% and I wanted to kill myself every single second I played it. Speedcore
it's
is
okay.
the most fun gameplay type. No, but
No, not
like
at all.
Speedcore
Memory.
can be good and bad. Y'all remember fucking Cyclohexanon whenever it was like a sub fucking Korean spam of orbs and it was just bad. Removing particles is cheating, that's cap. There's no way. This is like the same type of takes as like Cobra Blitz would have. It's like bypassing,
It's
it's
like
hacking.
Dr. Joe type shit.
Yeah.
Using a monitor is hacking because not everyone can afford a monitor, therefore
True,
you have an unfair
True. I
advantage.
can afford
Not
a 360
everyone-
hertz
you-
monitor,
you know-
240, 144 hertz. maybe.
Not everyone can
Not everyone
afford
can
a device
see,
to play
so it's-
Geometry Dash on, so kids in Africa can't play GD, so we have the country advantage.
Not everyone can see, some people are blind, therefore using their eyes is cheating, that type of shit. It's like retarded.
Sunset Sandstorm first cube is actually really fun to learn and play. Yes,
Yes.
and yes. Because
I don't know about that one.
they just there's a lot of people just fucking hating on Sunset because of the cube and they don't realize that it's actually fun. The only bad parts about Sunset are whenever you just died at a stupid timing that was free, like a black orb at like random point, or even worse, the fucking blind stupid fucking like transitions. I hate the blind shit. Michigan's part in Bloodbath is free and the ball before that is the hardest part. Holy shit. No, the Vermilion ball is free. I have never struggled with that ball. Never struggled with the fucking
I have,
ball
'cause I was
before
bad.
Michigan. This dude thinks that Leyak, Thanatophobia, and Akio are not fun. That's cap. Leyak is amazingly fun and one of the best entry extremes or
cap,
harder
cap,
insanes.
Cap.
Leyak
Leyak is
is-
fun.
Leyak
Leyak is really fun.
a really fun insane demon. I like it. I like it very much.
Cap.
Memory is free. I mean,
I mean,
learning
no.
it,
It
yes,
depends.
it's free. Learning memory is
That's
free.
cap.
Like, Inquired, you only say
Okay,
that because
learning.
you're so fucking bad at learning.
Okay,
I'm the
person
best
who's
learner
able to
on the
learn
West. I
levels.
learned Requiem in 3
Yeah.
hours. Come
Okay, well
on.
here's the thing. There are two kinds of memory levels. There are memory levels that are purely memory, and there are memory levels that also have like difficulty. Like super probability level is a memory level that's also really difficult. A memory level that's just memory and nothing else is free level.
Okay, people should focus more on sync and GD levels. In most extremes, there's almost not sync. I feel like
Not at all. I
people-
disagree.
I feel like people don't know how to match the song with gameplay. I feel like the sync in a fucking level like it's just missing because people don't know what to sync it with the song. Oh my god, my eyes burn. Sonic Wave has fun gameplay. No, it does
No,
not.
no, no.
Down
This
bass
is
is a
good. I like
good
it.
level. No. No, in any
Is that Sean?
circumstance, no. Boss fights are awful and really annoying. Yes, of course. No, there's no good boss fights. Stray Cow, star grinding for 3 hours is more fun than playing extremes in general. No, the
You
gameplay
have
is some
not been an
extremes.
extreme.
Yeah.
As someone
your
who's done
hardest
both,
is
as someone who's done both, playing extremes are just a trillion
That
times
person's
better.
hardest is a hard demon, I'm calling it.
No,
That
just
person's hardest is a hard
Star
demon.
Grinder is just bad. You're just playing boring ass levels for hours.
But it's
Yeah.
just not better than playing
Demons
harder
have
levels.
good gameplay sometimes. You just have to pick the good ones. The Hell Factory's top 50.
I got 73
Joe.
No, that's
protein
based,
orbs
that's
fighting
That's from
the
Lab.
ice.
Oh,
Does
that
this
shit
person unironically think the Hell Factory is
Dude,
top?
that shit is harder than cognition.
Okay, Shed says, charm should be enough for a level to get rated. Depends on the charm.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
That
It
is
depends on the
very
charm.
situational.
Quirky deco / gameplay trend we've
Old
been
worm,
seeing
holy
recently
shit.
is one of the worst trends we've seen in a while. It's not a trend, but it's like what is quirky
I
deco
somewhat
/
agree.
gameplay?
Like Rust.
Yeah,
Rust is-
That's-
stuff
I
like
think that's
Rust
what
with
they're
a ton
targeting.
of slopes
I'm
and
gonna
shit.
give my opinion on Rust. It is one of the most overrated levels of all time. We need a top 1 fanboy extreme. That's the worst take of
Yes.
all time.
Yes, we do.
Fucking
Skzyl wants that because
Yeah,
Skzyl
well,
would,
you know.
would beat it.
Yeah.
Skzyl's a
Fucking-
Skzyl's a gay.
F-A-G-G-O-T, okay, Ender. I mean, Minecraft literally listens to Lil Dicky. I mean, who wants him back? Exo and Tortoise are one of the greatest levels ever made, in my own opinion. No. Exo is overrated garbage, Dad. It's just a fucking layout, and the gameplay from 0 to 63 is absolute fucking dog shit. And, I've done 63 to 100 Exo, and I kind of liked it, but everything before that is bad. Paco just commented.
Lol.
Okay, Paco I've been having a bad experience with Paco's takes. He says, worst levels on the list are Nelv, Aronia, and Asterios.
Those are like the best levels on the
Those
list.
are-
What?
Nelv
Dang
is
it.
the best
Cronia
level
and Nelver
in
are
the
so
game.
good. I haven't played Asterios.
And then he says, Devil Vortex is the best extreme in the game. Dude, there's frame perfects in a way. No, there's choke points everywhere. No, definitely not. Congregation's pre-drop is a fucking masterpiece. No, it's an overrated, fucking
Not even
long-ass,
overrated, it's just
boring
bad.
fucking piece of shit. And here comes Akashic is the most fun top 15. No.
I mean, nobody's really played it other than Paco.
Yeah, that's why. I haven't played
He
it
could
so
be right.
Core is actually pretty fun. I will agree that the drop is fun, kind of. Like, the thing is that you actually have to get to the drop, and that is the hard part because it's absolute fucking dog shit. The pre-drop is one of the worst, if not the worst pre-drop I ever played in my life. Collab part showcases are the best interesting form of GD content? Come on, it's just a fucking showcase of your parts, not the most
Collab part showcases?
Come
Okay.
on. 1.9, 2.0 levels are better than a lot of 2.1 levels, cap. Almost all of 2.1 levels are just better than 2.0 levels with a few exceptions. GD Twitter is actually a decent place. I agree with this one. It's actually a decent place.
No.
There
I
are a
think
lot of
GD
flaws,
okay.
like fucking
Worst.
amazingly
I-
annoying people, or like fucking grooming accusations every month, or just horrors online, or zoophilia out there. There's not a
No,
good place.
I genuinely
But-
believe that Geometry Dash has one of the worst communities I've ever been a part of.
UFO is the
I-
most fun game mode. No, it's
UFO
Wave,
is- what
and
the
by
fuck?
far. Fuck first half levels, none
Or
of them are
that.
enjoyable. Based. Okay, here we go. Dude, fucking second half levels are much better than first half heavy levels because first half heavy levels are so frustrating. And when the pre-drop is one of the harder parts of the level, it is a bad level. The
Good
best
question.
way of balancing a level is the pre-drop has to be the easiest part, because then it just gets super frustrating whenever you get to the drop and die, and then you have to restart from the harder part, which is the pre-drop. It's super frustrating. Then you make the build-up a little bit harder than the pre-drop, but not as hard as the drop, because the drop has to be the hardest part. This thinks that Mystic is 10 out of 10.
What the fuck?
Is that Whisker?
Yes. Ending is impossible. The balls Zendaya can
No, that's not
actually
the
go
fucking
kill
ending,
himself.
dude. There's the worst things ever. There's like that. There's this
X-Hammer,
choke points at like
X-Hammer ball.
1761. There's like the fucking last ball. There's Hex Hammer. Like that's the worst thing I've ever played. I've died at 61 for like 4 times before I passed it from 0. Caramel's overall just a really bad part. The memory part, if you just choke there, you feel like an idiot, and it's like kind of easy to choke there in 1 point, but the rest is easy. The drop is just boring, the entire level is just boring, and it has no point.
This is a hot take, but I like Hyper Paradox and everyone hates it and I don't know why. Listen, I think it's better than Hyper Paracosm, But topping Hyperparacosm is a really easy task. So I like Hyperparacosm has some really bad playtesting issues, buggy gameplay, overall bad. I mean, there's a lot of
saying a level is better than Hyperparacosm is not saying much.
Yeah, memory gameplay is never fun in any circumstance. Yo, no.
Fat no.
That
Actually,
is a
what
fat fucking no.
That's a fat miss, bro. That's a fat miss.
Miss. The golden is a 9 circles level. That's not.
Fuck! What is wrong with you?
What does that even mean?
How is it 9 circles?
How is it a 9 circle? I don't see the 9 circles. Marathon is the best extreme. In what world? Marathon is just.
Marathon. I heard it's good when you win it.
It's an original concept, but the execution
like
is
Marathon.
dog shit. The execution is bad. Pro Fortnite 10 just commented. You should play Arena. Thank you, Pro Fortnite 10. Carcano and Soft Kill should be swapped. Listen, Carcano is
Tell that one to
legacy.
Skzyl.
Carcano has been legacy for like 6 months now or something. I like this name because it has Walter White's profile picture.
Jesse, I'm getting far artificial ascent, Jesse.
Jesse, Carcano and Soft Kill should be swapped, Jesse. SPL, excluding gameplay because I wouldn't know, is awesome and a top 10 list demon. No, it is not a top 10 list demon. And
I haven't played it, but it's top 10.
I think the top concept of SPL it's not as executed well as maybe Possible Thing, which is an amazing level that I think it just executed the idea that SPL had going much better. But in terms of gameplay, I have played it. It's not good. Definitely not. So it's not a top 10 list demon. Using things like progress check, what's your hardest, have you learned it, or other things like that at an argument is useless. Hard disagree because we as a community have just seen opinions on levels of people that just cannot beat them. Like you just see extremely young children that watch Guitar Hero Style say, I don't know, Phobos is harder than Auditory Breaker or some shit like that. They just don't know. They just said an opinion. And we have to check that. We as a community, the only like tool that we have to know to check if a person is kind of has an argument to back up their opinion is just to check if they have beaten or they have progress on it. And Dark Flare is the best Korean Extreme Mega Collab. And Dark Flare is nothing, not even close compared to Eternal Moment, which is easily the best Korean Mega Collab. Ocular Miracle was a fucking disappointment, yes, but oh my god, this is a tough one because it's a massive just benchmark in Geometry Dash history because it broke the servers. It would have been much better if they could have just made a super ultra low detail mode, but we all know that's not happening. It's a disappointment that it had to be cut into pieces, but what do you want me to say, dude? It was a disappointment indeed. So the last take of the night is gonna be by Kia, and they say that current content creators are unoriginal and shitty, especially Woolsey, Juniper, Nayonair. Well, listen, you can't be really that much original in GD 2021, okay? GD has been exploited to death, and still, Woolsey has some great ideas. It's not the most unoriginal thing ever. As per shitty, listen, the content creators that I'm watching, things that Doggy edited, like Nepest and his channels are amazing. I like the humor of it. Nayonair and Juniper are not exactly the most funny content creators out there. I like also the documental type YouTubers like Northborg or Ender or Kugel Blitz. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers out there. I also like the personality YouTubers because I don't really watch them by their content. I watch them because the person who is making them, for example, Brandon Larkin, EVW, Guitar. There are a lot of YouTubers out there, and maybe shitty, but unoriginal. You can't be much original in 2.1, so. And that is it for the night. I hope you like the hot takes that this video has presented to you. What is your hot take? That is my question. You can leave it in the comments. I won't answer though because I'm really tired of just answering these. And that is pretty much it. So here's the outro.
Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Rap snitches, telling all their business. Sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years. Tight profile, low.